A federal high court sitting in Abuja has ruled that the People's Democratic Party has a right to suspend or expel former Rivers State Governor Wike if the constitution of the party is followed. In his ruling, Justice James Omotosho said that suspending or expelling Wike from the party without affording him the right to defend himself is contrary to the provision of PDP's constitution and the 1999 constitution as amended. In the build-up to the 2023 general election, Wike had approached the court asking for an order to force PDP to maintain the status quo and stay all actions relating to threats to suspend or expel him. Now, Arise News analyst Dayo joins us now to discuss options before the PDP in the wake of the ruling. Mr. Shobowale, thank you so much for joining us on Newsday. Now, first of all, I'd like to know, what are your thoughts, on this ruling by the court that the PDP has the right to suspend and expel Wike? Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. The court has just given a ruling on the obvious, because that is the rule of law. But the issue is how Wike is going about trying to disrupt the PDP and then trying to stay afloat in the same party. They are contradictory moves. But then, let me start by saying that if you look at the context of what is happening, I have a grudging admiration for his guts, in that it was like the Jagaban in the syndrome of Emilokon. Do you get me?
Yes, I do.
He felt highly indignant the way he was treated, cheated, and he fought the party back and disrupted the party and maimed the party literally. But now, he has anticipated the party will deal with him. That's why he went to court. Even while all these altercations were going on, he got a court mandate that they should maintain the status quo until the ruling has been given. Now the ruling has been given. Some people may think it is not in his favor, but the judge is a very wise judge. What he said was that he cannot be expelled or suspended without due process.
Yeah, he should
that he has fundamental human rights to defend himself.
But Mr. Shobowale, let me just quickly chip in there. I'm wondering, his actions, during the elections, the campaign season, can it actually be justified? Can it be defended?
No, his action during the campaign was treacherous. And the party has every right to deal with him. But you look at the funny side. You know what the party's lawyer said in court? Was that he was just speculating. They have not queried him. They have not set up the disciplinary process to discipline himself as the G5 governors. So I see just jumping the gun. But you see, to me, that is pure compunction. When your conscience pricks you that you have wronged people and they are going to come after you. Do you get me? But the rule of law is there. The party supremacy is there. And then politically and socially and culturally, he's stigmatized in the PDP. They don't want him there. He should not be there because he has sabotaged them, he has hurt them. I like the way a party man responded before this ruling, that look, the court can rule that they cannot suspend or expel him, but the court cannot force them to associate with him. And they don't want to associate with him. In traditional society, there's something called social control. If somebody violates your law, you isolate him. Nobody passes by his house, nobody talks to him. I think that is the way they are trying to deal with Wike now. But then, this decision gives the party the mandate to do what it has to do.
So do you see the PDP taking up that mandate? Do you see them actually suspending or expelling him? What impact will he have on the party?
Look, it should be suspended in any party where there is party discipline or party supremacy. Because he fought against the party. He fought against the interest of the party. And he was trying to buy time so that they don't expel or suspend him around the election time. But the election is over now. But if the party wants to go further, they may not even do anything about him, but wait for him to opt out.
Do you see him taking that option?
I cannot, I don't want to envisage it. But it is apparent it's not wanted in PDP. So, the open place, the clear place for him to take succor is APC, and they will welcome him with open arms. People are even speculating that he could be offered a ministerial post.
But I know that, some people are also already saying that some certain groups are against, his movement to the PDP, or being to the APC, or being rewarded. Everybody knows the kind of personality he has. So there are rumors that some people are not actually looking forward to his coming. So do you think he would be embraced with open arms?
See, don't forget, it's the higher echelon of the party in APC that will decide now. To PDP, it will be good riddance to bad rubbish, but the APC cannot deny that he gave them a helping hand in the rivers and in some other places like that. And that he made it easy for them, aside from Obi. Obi was the main culprit that troubled the PDP, but Wike made his own contribution. Somehow, it's not treachery to the APC, but they can reward the treachery to the PDP by giving them a presidential appointment.
But what's the assurance that he will not practice that same treachery, if indeed he does move to the APC?
Only the leopard can never change the spots, but then you don't look at it like that. You look at it in the context of the politics. He felt aggrieved, and he thought he would bring the house down. They underrated him, and he brought the house down, literally.
But is there room for reconciliation, considering the fact that right now the PDP is trying to reunite, and probably re-strategize? So is there room, for reconciliation?
Well, it depends on the move he makes next, or the move the party makes. The party has been given the mandate to follow the process, and the court has said that his human rights should not be violated, but the court even added, human rights is fundamental. Let me start closer, but it's not absolute. You have your right, the party to ask its right. And in human right execution, your freedom ends where my nose begins. You cannot say because you're having right, you descend into anarchy or lawlessness.
So I'm wondering what happens, to other members of the G5, especially, Governor Seyi Makinde, who, despite falling out with the party, was able to get himself a second term.
And the lawyer of the PDP said they have not even query them. You get me? So don't let us jump the gun. You get me? But they too know what havoc they have wreaked on the party. So either they bolt or face the isolation and hostility and discipline of the party.
Well, do you think the PDP will still isolate, the governor? Because he's one of the few governors they have.
They will accommodate him because he has power. Wike is out of power.
Mr. Dobowale, we are out of time, but it's been a very interesting discussion.